Is Fort Wilderness Campground the best Disney value? If you own an RV or just love the idea of camping at Disney, you might be surprised by how much you can actually save. Sure, Fort Wilderness is known as one of the priciest campgrounds out there, but when it comes to a Disney vacation, it might just be the best deal on property. In fact, Fort Wilderness campsites are the most affordable accommodations on Disney property, even beating out the lowest priced value resort, All-Star Sports, by nearly $100 for a week. And that's when comparing a premium meadow site, which is Fort Wilderness' top-tier campsite option. Now, of course, this pricing is based on our sample dates, August 30th to September 7th, 2026. Rates do rise during major holidays, but during the most budget-friendly time of the year, Fort Wilderness campsites offer the lowest prices across all Disney resorts. Today, we're diving into every Disney vacation planner's dream. Touring the iconic Monorail resorts, Contemporary, Polynesian, and Grand Floridian, plus the rustic elegance of Wilderness Lodge. Then we'll stack them up against Fort Wilderness Campground to find out which offers the best bang for your Disney buck. We believe it's the Fort, but we won't try to make that decision for you. We'll let the video do the talking. I've got real pricing for identical dates, August 30th to September 7th, 2026, some of the lowest rates of the year. We'll break down what each deluxe resort includes, what you might be missing at a campsite, and most importantly, whether Fort Wilderness is truly Disney's best kept value secret. Let's jump in and see where the magic meets the money. Before we dive into Disney's iconic deluxe resorts, let's begin with Fort Wilderness. If you've been following along with our 2025 adventure, then back in Chapter 2, you've already got a taste of what makes the Fort so special. Fort Wilderness showcases some of the most stunning natural Florida landscapes on Disney property, and it's truly unlike any other resort. A brand new pool is under construction in the Meadow area, expected to be completed by summer 2026. The Meadows is already one of the Fort Wilderness's most iconic features, with lush landscaping and a central location. But the Fort isn't just about scenery and swimming. This resort is packed with outdoor activities that make it a true adventure. One standout is Tri-Circle D Ranch, home to every horse owned by Walt Disney World. While some horses are kept at the front of the resort near the outpost, most reside here. Guests can go horseback riding along forested trails, or for a more relaxed experience, take a scenic carriage ride for a small fee. Prefer other activities? Fort Wilderness has you covered with canoeing, archery, mining, guided fishing tours on Bay Lake, arts, crafts, and more. But hands down, the most popular activity at the Fort is golf cart rentals, available exclusively to guests staying in the cabins or the campsites. Don't want to rent a golf cart? No problem. Fort Wilderness has one of the most reliable internal bus systems on Disney property, perfect for guests sticking to a tighter budget. In Chapter 3, we even broke down the pros and cons of golf cart rentals versus internal buses to help you decide. And don't think you'll be missing out on the deluxe resort experience here. Fort Wilderness offers iconic dining options like the legendary Hoop-de-Doo Music Review, quick service meals, shops, and plenty of Disney magic. So what's the cost of all this? For an 8-day stay from August 30th to September 7th, 2026, a premium meadow campsite will run you just $1,325.29. Now that may sound like a lot for camping, but get this. The Value Resort All-Star Music for the same week is $1,441.46. That's nearly $120 more for a Value Resort hotel room compared to the top-tier campsite at the Fort. These may not be rock-bottom prices of the past, but for Disney standards, that's a pretty great deal, especially considering everything Fort Wilderness has to offer. Before we dive into exploring some of Disney's most iconic deluxe resorts, let me first explain the purpose of this episode. This video is designed to give you a clear visual comparison, showcasing just how impressive Fort Wilderness looks, especially when you consider it comes at a significantly lower price point. We're not doing deep dives at each resort. Instead, we'll be giving you a general tour highlighting everything from pools to lobbies to help you see the contrast between Fort Wilderness and Disney's classic deluxe resorts. By the end, you'll have a better idea of just how much value Fort Wilderness really offers. So what are we going to do first? Go catch a bus?
Catch a bus,
or
and
do you
probably
just
go to the boat, or we could walk.
Yeah. You want to walk to it, or you want to catch a bus to it?
Oh, look, there's that glass that they were talking about.
Oh yeah, so all this is glass right here. That's just ground up glass. So they take recycled bottles, like beer bottles, wine bottles, etc., and grind it up to make sand with it. When you're at your camper and you have your cable hooked up to their cable outlet, you can get resort TV. Same thing you can get in a resort hotel. And there was one of the channels on there. It's called Disney Nature. I was watching it, and we was watching when I was eating dinner one night, and they talked about that. So there you go. I thought they were just using it on the horse pass, but it looks like they're using it everywhere. And here's some more of that glass, Tanya.
Yep.
Yeah, all that down through there is more of that glass.
Morning.
Morning. One of our subscribers over there. Saturday, because this was Labor Day weekend, was really, really crowded. Now there's a lot of campsites,
Empty.
as you can see behind me, that are empty now. So this exact same thing happened last year. So on Labor Day weekend, Saturday and Sunday is ridiculous, like packed. Maybe not as packed as most other times, but it's packed. We about got ran over walking by e-bikes and bicycles, hoverboards, skateboards. So if you're walking in a busy time and it's dark, be prepared to almost get ran over by a bunch of kids. It was never adults, it was always kids, wasn't it? They're going,
because the parents was yelling at them, don't run over them.
Yeah, the parents were trying to tell the kids were just too excited because it's Disney World, everybody's excited. On Labor Day itself, you have a mass exodus. And then even today, people are leaving. So yesterday at Hollywood Studios, we had really good wait times. All the lines were short. We were able to do every single ride there. Well,
some of them we did twice.
Some we did twice, well before park close, which is kind of unusual.
Like Tower of Terror, the wait time was under 10 minutes every time we got on that.
You could ride Tower of Terror back to back till you just got sick. Rock and Roller Coaster, it said 40 minutes up there.
It only took us like 25 minutes.
25 minutes from the time we got in line till we were actually coming out the door from riding it. It was 25, so the times were wrong on that. It was actually shorter. So yeah, this is a great week to come. I don't really want to advertise it too much because then it'll make it hard for us to come here and enjoy it, because everybody be like, oh, let's go in September. Let's go the first week of September. But yes, that first week of September, it was really good for us last year. And it's turning out to be that way this year. Back to the settlement area. That's the golf cart path over there, and this is a pedestrian path and bicycle path. Hoverboard, skateboard, roller skates. There's a boat coming up now.
Oh, they had to put a sign up there, golf cart parking.
They had to put a sign there. That's funny. That must have been people were parking up here. Yeah, so they already got a line. These are people going to the Magic Kingdom, probably. Because usually the boat on the right is the Contemporary or the, I don't even know. We might have to ask them if they're going to have a boat that goes over to the Contemporary, or we may have to just ride this boat over to the Magic Kingdom and walk to it.
Hop on the monorail.
Hop on the monorail. So we're going to do some different modes of transportation today too. So we're going to do boat. We're going to start with boat, and then we're going to go monorail.
Magic Kingdom boat operates a half hour prior to park opening until 1 hour after park closes.
Yeah. So
that one doesn't open up to 3 p.m. to 10:45.
Yeah, that's Wilderness Lodge and the Contemporary. Take our first mode of transportation, the boat, one of the boats.
What you got going on?
Oh, well, just looking at the new resort that they're uglying up Fort Wilderness with. here, we got the Wilderness Lodge. One of the things that I noticed right off is the new hotel, the new resort is so tall. If you look at the Wilderness Lodge, they did a really good job at hiding it into the tree line, but it doesn't stand out, it doesn't look so monstrous. That's a word. So the reflections is going to definitely be taller. They're going to have to really make that look like Fort Wilderness to keep that Fort Wilderness look. That's my opinion. But the boat landed here. It is now 11:20. We're headed over to the monorail to go to the Contemporary. We're walking right past the Magic Kingdom gates.
Yep.
It's hard to come here and not walk into the park. Show people the differences between these fancy resorts to Fort Wilderness. Is Fort Wilderness a better value is what we're after. I think it is, especially if you already own a camper. A true original, opening its doors on October 1st, 1971, alongside the debut of Walt Disney World. Famous for its sleek A-frame architecture and futuristic vibe, the iconic resort is perhaps best known for its incredible feature. The monorail glides directly through the heart of the main building. That building, the soaring Grand Canyon Concourse, is home to a stunning multi-story mural, the visionary behind the color, design, and concept for It's a Small World, Mary Blair. You'll also find dining favorites like Chef Mickey's, a live character buffet, and California Grill, an upscale experience perched high above the sweeping views of the Magic Kingdom and its nightly fireworks. Accommodations range from standard to deluxe rooms, with some being themed to The Incredibles, and many offering breathtaking views of Bay Lake and Cinderella's Castle. The resort features 2 pools and a full-service marina offering various water activities. Best of all, you're just a short walk or a monorail ride away from the Magic Kingdom, making this one of the most convenient resorts on Disney property. If fireworks are your thing, this one here has the best viewing spots at any Disney Resort hotel, complete with dedicated outdoor seating for guests. All right, Tanya, you're a little early for the fireworks. But that iconic location comes at a premium. For an 8-night stay in a standard room, during our sample dates, you'll pay around $5,150. That's $3,825 more dollars than Fort Wilderness top-tier campsites over that same time period. A big benefit for staying at deluxe resorts like the Contemporary, you get extended evening hours on select nights at theme parks. These offer 2 hours in the parks after closing, exclusive to guests at deluxe resorts. They're usually held at Magic Kingdom, Epcot, and Hollywood Studios, with Animal Kingdom occasionally participating during peak seasons. Perfect for enjoying top attractions with shorter waits and a more relaxed atmosphere. Disney's Contemporary Resort is timeless magic with a modern edge, blending the nostalgia of Disney's early days with the sleek comforts of today. Okay, all right, so where are we going now? Polynesian. So we're gonna leave here and the next stop is gonna be, actually it's gonna probably be the transfer station, but we're not gonna get off of it. And then we're gonna go to the Polynesian.
Okay.
Yep.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
This is the transportation center where we go to Epcot,
You can transfer to Epcot.
or if you drove here, it's where you park.
Stopping at Disney's Polynesian Resort. For those of you standing, please hold on to the handrails and stay clear of the doors until the monorail stops completely.
All right, so we made it to the Polynesian.
Yep.
All right, so let's go check it out. Our second stop. Since day one, October 1st, 1971, the Polynesian has beckoned guests with tropical beauty and South Seas flair. A lush paradise with tiki torches, tropical gardens, and that warm island feeling from the moment you arrive. You get a sense of being in Hawaii. We're outside at their pool area, and if you're thinking, well, we'll just go over to the Polynesian and go swimming because we like the swimming pool, you can't do it, and you have to be a guest at that resort. So it's not going to let us go swimming here.
No.
So don't think of that. But it is pretty cool. It's fun to look at it. Yeah, so they have a gate right here that is armed, with your magic band or cell phone. That's how you get in. Otherwise, everybody would come. Used to, back in the day, people would do that. They'd come to a hotel like this. They'd park in the parking lot. Wouldn't even be staying here. They'd come use the swimming pool, and nobody would know. They would just pretend like they were guests here. And so I guess it got out of hand, and so they had to put a stop to it, and that's how they do it. Stay in a classic room or upgrade to one of the elegant deluxe studios, villas, or even overwater bungalows. Dining at the Polynesian is an adventure in flavor. Enjoy island-style feast at iconic Ohana and more. Now, best of all, the Polynesian's location is unbeatable. Hop on the monorail or water taxi, and you're at the Magic Kingdom in minutes. Tropical charm, island magic, and Disney enchantment all in one place. But island luxury comes at a cost. For our sample 8-night stay in the lowest tier room, the Polynesian rings in at $6,212. That's $4,886 more than Fort Wilderness top tier campsites. However, guests here also receive the extended evening hour perks on select nights. The Polynesian offers a peaceful, immersive island getaway made even more magical with Disney's signature storytelling. Your next stop is the Grand Floridian. It's right here. We're gonna go check it out. It's next.
Next, yep.
You ready?
Yep.
Let's go hit the Grand Floridian.
We are now stopping at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa, a Victorian-style hotel offering the modern conveniences of a full-service spa and health club. Please hold on to the handrails and stay clear of the doors until the monorail stops completely. This is Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa.
So we're at the Grand Floridian.
Yep.
This was our third stop.
Yep.
Now we're gonna go explore
And last stop of the hotels.
No.
Last
No,
stop
no, no.
on the monorail.
On the monorail, but then we're gonna take a boat and we're gonna go over to Wilderness Lodge.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right, so now we're gonna go tour around
Grand Floridian.
Grand Floridian.
Okay, so now we're going to go tour the Grand Floridian.
We're not scripted. Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa, the crown jewel of Walt Disney World. Opened in 1988, this Victorian-inspired resort blends old-world luxury with Disney magic. From its stunning lobby and live piano music to lush gardens and monorail access, every detail in pure elegance. At our time of visit, the grand lobby was under construction and not so magical, but when it's in its full beauty, this lobby is breathtaking. You'll even spot a hidden Mickey on the ceiling of the grand lobby. This helium Mickey balloon has been stuck there for years now. Maybe Disney likes it being there for a conversation piece and uses it as a hidden Mickey. Most guests walk right under it and never noticing, but if you look up, you'll spot the hidden Mickey. Another big benefit here, you are just steps from the Magic Kingdom or a short monorail ride away. You'll also find some iconic fine Disney dining here as well. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so if you was ever my age and you watched Full House, this was the door they came into in the show when they visited Disney World and went to the Grand Floridian. This was the doors they went into.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the back door actually. It's not. It's just a prettier entrance. Didn't know that, did you? I think these were the doors. This was the doors that they used in Full House. It was these doors, not the other one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, of course, all this luxury comes with the highest price tag of any Disney World resort on the monorail loop. For our sample 8-night stay, the lowest tier room here will run you $6,798. A full $5,473 more than Fort Wilderness top-tier campsites. However, guests here also enjoy those extended evening hours at select theme parks. With top-tier dining, luxury service, and unbeatable location, the Grand Floridian is where Disney dreams meet timeless sophistication, but at a steep price. Here's our monorail. Next stop?
It's 118.
118. Next stop, Magic Kingdom. So our monorail landed at the Magic Kingdom. And once again, we're going to go past the Magic Kingdom gate and we're going to get on a boat to Wilderness Lodge. We're going to check it out. All right, Tanya, we've landed at Wilderness Lodge.
Yep.
I'm gonna go check it out now.
Yep.
All right, let's go see what Wilderness Lodge looks like. This is a rustic retreat inspired by America's great national parks. It opened its doors in 1994. Step into its soaring lobby, crafted with towering lodgepole pines, natural stone, anchored by an impressive 82-foot fireplace and adorned with totem poles and Native American motifs. This timeless resort's rustic charm feels as fresh today as it did at its opening. making it a beloved neighbor to Fort Wilderness. Now take note, Lakeshore Lodge. Rooms here range from cozy standard accommodations to the spacious Boulder Ridge Villas and Copper Creek Villas and Cabins, all featuring rustic elegance, modern comforts, and serene wooded views. Disney truly blended this luxury resort into the wilderness. Again, take note, Lakeshore Lodge. Dining at Wilderness Lodge is just as iconic as its atmosphere. And like all Disney resorts, you don't have to be a guest to enjoy their fantastic restaurants. So I recommend trying them all, at least once. I've yet to be disappointed by a single Disney dining experience. Even when I'm not as impressed, I'm still happy, all because it's Disney. The resort's pool here is absolutely charming, with a unique feature, the Fire Rock Geyser, which once erupted every hour between 7 a.m. and 10 p.m., shooting water up to 120 feet into the air. Although this hasn't operated recently, honestly, I'm not sure why. Maybe it's up for refurbishment? Not exactly sure. During our visit, Wilderness Lodge was undergoing some cosmetic refurbishments. A reminder that at Disney, updates and improvements are an ongoing process to keep the magic fresh. Staying here in this lower tier room for our sample dates will run you $4,687, which is $3,362 more than Fort Wilderness top tier campsites. Guests also receive the perk of extended evening hours at select theme parks. Disney's Wilderness Lodge is nature, storytelling, and enchantment all wrapped up in wood, stone, and wonder.
Yeah, I'm telling you guys, this place has got a cool swimming area.
Lastly, let's not forget the cabins at Fort Wilderness, which while offering a unique experience, come with a premium price tag. For our sample date range, the cabins will run you $4,880, slightly higher than the lowest tier room at Wilderness Lodge of about $192. This is $3,554 more than the top tier campsites. The cabins here also enjoy the coveted Deluxe Resort perks of extended evening hours at select theme parks. As we wrap up, it's clear that Fort Wilderness might just be Disney's best kept value secret. For our 1 week sample, the top tier premium meadow campsites come in at $1,325, surprisingly more affordable than the value resort All-Star Sports, which comes in at $1,406. While prices at Fort Wilderness do rise during peak seasons to align more closely with deluxe resorts, during quieter months like August and September, it truly shines as an incredible value. Maybe that's a secret I shouldn't be sharing. It's a bit disappointing that the campsites at Fort Wilderness are treated more like a value resort, missing out on those deluxe perks like extended evening hours. Though you do get early park entry for 30 minutes, but I do remember back in 2011 when Tanya and I first started visiting Disney together, extended evening hours were offered to all guests, no matter what Disney resort you were staying in. with Disney's well-known dynamic pricing pushing campsite rates at over $300 per night during Christmas week, it feels like Fort Wilderness deserves that deluxe status, in my opinion. To us, Fort Wilderness offers the luxury and charm of a deluxe resort with the unbeatable value of a value resort. Okay, so our boat just landed and we're back.
Campground.
And we did, what, 4 hotels? So we did.
Yep, and it's $324.
It's $324. We're gonna go change shirts and head over to the Magic Kingdom for our Halloween party. Now, before you go, if you like this video, you're gonna love next week's video. You'll need to hear this Halloween bombshell. Halloween Day 2026 at Fort Wilderness is already sold out. We're talking about a date that is still over a year away, completely booked. But here's the insider secret most Disney guests don't know. There's a magical week in September where you can experience Disney Halloween magic for a fraction of the cost. We're talking practically zero crowds. I'm talking 10-minute waits for Tower of Terror, back-to-back rides, and campsite trick-or-treating that rivals the parks. Next Friday, I'm revealing a Fort Wilderness Halloween strategy that saved us hundreds while giving us the most magical Disney Halloween ever. Don't miss it. Your Disney budget will thank you.
Isn't that right, Lady Renata?
That's right. We're celebrating Halloween.
Oh,
Nothing says Halloween like September 2nd.
oh, that's true.
You know,
Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, help us spread the word. Be sure to hype it during the first 7 days after it drops. Like, share, and most importantly, subscribe if you haven't already. Believe it or not, about 75% of our regular viewers aren't subscribed. So if that's you, today is the perfect time to make it official. Subscribing is quick, easy, totally free, and when you turn on all notifications, you'll be the first to know when a new video goes live. From the bottom of mine and Tanya's hearts, thank you for being a part of this journey with us. Until next Friday, safe travels and much love. Just get a little shot driving down through here like